Sick. Great introduction.
What's up, everyone's favorite fucking podcast where we talk about traffic every single episode.
So, how's the traffic in Melbourne, eh?
No, I'll tell you, on the way here this morning, I was fucking fuming. I think we should have started every episode with a little bit of
daily talk, daily mishaps.
Because you know that fucking road just out there?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Pean Highway.
The Pean Highway. It's 80 k's an hour, but people go 55 to 60.
Oh, yeah.
Every
idiots.
Fucking time, every day.
Idiots.
By the way, Valentine's Day episode.
Is it? No, we're recording after Valentine's
Kind of.
Day. Well, Valentine's Day's past, so I don't
I
give
mean,
a fuck
like,
anymore.
it counts. It's the closest we'll have to a Valentine's Day episode. So, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy post-Valentine's.
Did you do anything for it?
Went out to dinner last night.
Nice.
With Benji and Anna.
Nice. You dating all of them?
Yeah, we're a foursome now. We decided.
Nice. Monogamy's fucking
We're
overrated anyway.
Quadruple.
The crupple?
Quruple? What's the proper term for foursome?
The proper orgy, I think.
Orgy. we are known as orgy.
Orgy.
Yeah.
Me and my orgy.
Hey, orgy.
Where'd you go?
Penny Black. Penny Black for dinner.
Ah, wow. I haven't
Got
eaten that
some cauliflower, popcorn cauliflower.
yet. Yum.
Some mushroom pizza and a pumpkin pizza. It was great.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
It was great. Did you get up to anything?
Well, me and Leah filmed the reacting to Justin's album video, and
Oh, that's like your whole relationship. Great.
yeah. And then so Leah had to edit that, so I went to the
You right?
stadium.
You want me to hold your mic while
Yeah,
you take your shirt off?
You saw me struggling. So she was editing that video, and I went to the stadium in Mornington because it was open, and I just had this like cardio kick recently.
Oh, yeah. Playing some ball.
Cheers to cardio.
Cheers to breakfast beers.
So we are.
It's actually really
Well,
good.
speaking of cardio, we're drinking
Beer.
a coupler. I got some Jim and Joe's Golden Ale.
And I got Feral Brewing Hop Dog.
Hop dog.
Hop Dog.
So I've been like kind of into like the only exercise I like doing is basketball because it's
fun.
that's the max amount of running.
It's doing something fun while having to do cardio at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly. So I went down there on Valentine's Day. A couple of mates came from like 6 till 7:30 or whatever, and Leah was still editing. Leah was editing the video until like 9. So I'm like, we'll just do Valentine's Day on Sunday. We're just editing, and I made us like a burger or whatever. And then by the time she was done, I'm like, pretty tired. I'm just gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna go to bed.
She's like, oh, the one day you give me attention.
Yeah.
I just realized my list of topics is on the
phone that we're recording with.
So we filmed the video yesterday, the Justin Bieber Reacts one, and forgot the SIM card at home. So
SIM card. Make calls
SD
off
card.
your cameras.
Forgot my fucking T-Mobile card. So we're running from the phone today.
Do you know what
That's
I was
fine.
thinking about this morning when I was having a shower?
Do I want to know?
Yeah. It's only 10 days till we leave for the US.
You're fucking kidding me.
10 days.
10 days.
10 fucking days.
Oh, I worked 3 days this week.
I am working 4 days next week and maybe the Monday before we leave.
We leave on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So we have this weekend, next weekend, and then we're off.
Fuck. That just hit me.
By the way, if you're in America and you're listening and you haven't bought a ticket to the Sleep On It tour, these are the dates. Jake's going to put the fucking photo in there. And there'll be a link in the
for the listeners, we're going on tour in America. We may as well just plug our shit now at the start and then just get on a roll. So we're going on tour in America and Canada. We start in Toronto. What date? Maybe the 25th, 26th?
No, 20.
Feb.
I'll get them up on my phone right now.
Bassie's going to get it.
I'll tell you. I'll give you all the goss right now.
So it's the end of Feb until...
It's the 28th of February till the 29th of March. So
Perfect.
28th of Feb, Toronto. 29th,
If you're
Lakewood, Ohio.
There's like 5 or 6 shows that have already sold out already. So if you want to get tickets,
I'll tell you all the shows. Yeah, 28th, Toronto. 29th, Lakewood. 1st, Detroit. 3rd, Pittsburgh. 4th, Baltimore. 5th, sold out, New Jersey. Gonna be sick. 6th, Philly. 7th, Boston, sold out. 8th, Brooklyn, sold out. 10th, Florida, Orlando. I'm going to keep going, but you can read the picture. That's really fun. And then the next one, sold a couple of low tickets, so get on that.
So come see us there. We don't know when we'll be back after. We said that last time, and we're back pretty soon.
Back to the US, yeah. We didn't have anything planned yet.
So come to a show. Come hang party. Out. We've got our Melbourne show tonight. I mean, for the 4 patrons currently at the moment, if you happen to live in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure they don't.
Yeah. No, tonight will be fun. I don't have zero. You know, this is probably one of the first times we haven't talked about practicing before a show.
Yeah, good. I like it. It's fun.
I feel like we're getting less professional at the longer
I like
stays,
it.
Man.
This is how I like it. It's like a club show. It's already like the pre-sales are sold out.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Probably because Trophy has a DJing after.
We're DJing as well.
We are.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, Foley might come out. I'll talk to him.
I was gonna say, like, are the As It Is boys coming?
I was thinking about swinging out there before our set.
When do they play?
They play at 10.
Fucking when do we play?
11:30. So we're gonna either get
we should
real
just
drunk
start
or
there.
just be tired. Yeah, we'll go to sound check and then go hang out with the boys.
Fuck yeah, haven't seen those guys since Slam Dunk.
D.
Slammy D La.
That's a good segue. Slammy D.
Is it?
You got any good tour stories?
Tour stories. Oh.
Like, what's your? Give me your top 1 favorite memory of being on tour. From past tours.
Top 1. Do you have one that comes to mind, like straight up? Because I remember, like the first US one was just sick. I was just drinking every day, loving it. No, you go for yours.
My favorite memory of being on tour so far is Texas Walmart car park playing Flip Cup with Story Untold and
2019. Was it 2019? 2018.
2018.
Wow. Yeah, that was fun. We played Flip Cup. Fitz wasn't of the age to drink, and then the cops came in the morning.
In America.
In America. Cops came in the morning and banged on our fucking RV.
Wait.
Get up!
Wait.
Okay.
We got there like...
Reverse?
We got there like 10:45. And Walmart stopped selling liquor at 11, so we all ran in and bought like a case each.
Yeah.
And then we set up in a triangle in the Walmart car park.
And we were gambling as well. I don't think that's allowed in on a cut in public.
Well, yeah. But then we set up like a table and we started playing Flip Cup till like 3 a.m.
That video is on our tour update.
Yeah, between
on
you and
YouTube
me
somewhere.
Yeah. We'll link it in the description. I'll find the link for you. And then we just like all bailed, left all our trash on the table. On the floor. But like it was between all our cars, so we'll just clean it up before we leave in the morning. And then the next thing we know, we were all asleep and we just had this almighty smack on the side of our RV. Bang. Like, get out here with your IDs, blah blah blah. And we're like, what?
I answered it like in my underwear. I was like squinty eyes just open, like, hello. And Kelsey was already out there, like, detained. She looked like she'd just been fucking held up. And so we all just kind of stumbled out there. There was like 4 cops, and the cops didn't want to be there. There was one dude, this really built fucking bloke, and he was like, look, just clean up your stuff so the Walmart people don't complain anymore.
That was after they got all our IDs and stuff, so we gave them our passports, and it was 2 Canadian bands and an Australian band. They're like, no one's fucking American. They're like, we don't want to deal with this shit.
And then one of the Simon from Story Untold had his toenails painted blue or something, and one of the cops was like, is that blue nail polish? And he's like, electric. How does Simon talk?
I can't remember.
He's like, it's electric blue, and she's like, electric blue. Looking at him like, you are such a fucking loser.
That was funny, yes. And that, like, there's like, and the guy's like, can you just get out of here so Walmart stop complaining?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
He was like, it was early in the morning, so he's like, fuck, I didn't want to fucking be a policeman just to fucking tell a bunch of kids.
Arrest, like,
yeah,
the biggest gang.
Drug deal.
That was a good night though. That was one of the funnest tour nights.
Mine always tend to be like last nights of tour. Like, I still remember that the Newcastle last
what
night.
a write-off.
That was huge. Like,
That was sick.
We haven't all been hammered like that and just like had a big send-off.
Yeah.
Probably
But
since then.
even during the show, it was sick.
Yeah,
Like,
during the show,
we were just getting rowdy the whole night.
we were like bringing like bottles of Jack up on stage, and Sammy got from waist.
They fed us first. Remember, they came out and they fucking.
He got fucking. Funny thing about Sammy when he's drunk, is he just gets like this. He just gets
Sammy
like
from
rock star
Waystar,
drunk.
Yeah, it's Sammy from Waystar.
They finished like they were like, it was towards the end of their set, and we were like kind of on stage fucking with them, and Lonely Smiles was playing, I think.
Is this when he lost his ears?
No, this is after that.
Okay.
So he's like, Lonely Smiles started playing, and he looked at the crowd was going off, and he just dropped the mic on the stage and just was just crowd surfing the whole song.
I heard what he said before he dropped the mic.
What'd he say?
So his ears got taken out, his in-ears, and then he goes into the mic, he's like, I can't fucking hear anything, and he just goes, you can't sing it, and then he just jumped in the crowd. And then I think Chris, their sound guy, he goes, Jake, sing the words.
No, Boots comes up to me, he's like, who's one person that knows the words? He come up to me, he's like, pick up the mic and sing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck. Like, you know when you think you know the words to a song and you get up there, you're like, oh, I can't fumble along. But then I sung most of the words, but then the ones I didn't know, I just put the mic out there.
Perfect. It's the best thing about being a lead singer.
It was fun though. I like shows that get out of hand like that and get weird and just.
I felt
whatever.
bad because I remember the fans were commenting on like.
Fuck the fans.
But
They were
it was so funny.
I spent money to come to waste a show and you guys are just all drinking. And then fucking, what's his name? Alex.
Oh yeah.
He replied on Twitter, like the bassist from Waste. He was like, fucking don't come to a show then.
Why do you think we're called Waste On?
So simple. And I was like, yeah, I just love that response because I'm like, fuck. I hope people that know us by now are like, okay, main objective, have fun, have a good show. I like that way more.
Yeah, we like putting on a good show, but we also want to have fun while we're doing it.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, we don't always have to get buckled, but it's fun getting buckled.
It's fun getting buckled at least a third of the dates. But like my stories always end up being like the last ones. And what was the last one of the Story Untold tour in UK, Europe?
Oh, that's when we talked about that last week when you got kicked out of the bar. We went to karaoke.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what's another end of
that was a good
Japan? One. Japan was sick. Japan was like the first.
We didn't go out, but we just got buckled at the show.
But like
you got fucked.
Yeah.
You got absolutely fucked. And Massa just kept giving you. You know, he bought us like two massive
Strong Zeros from 7-Eleven.
So good. So Strong Zero, if anyone doesn't know, is like a.
For Americans, it's Four Loko.
It's like Four Loko, but it tastes 100 times better than Four Loko. It just tastes like you're drinking apple juice or whatever flavor it is, but it's like 15%, and it's in like a tiny can, or you can get a tall can.
It's just like at a 7-Eleven. There's just like so many flavors, so many rows.
Yeah, or a vending machine in the street.
I tried to find them. Yeah. I couldn't. Like when me and Leah stopped over briefly before Canada, I was looking for the vending machine. I don't know where we found it, but it was above. Remember that game room we found? We went in there briefly.
Oh, with the ball bearings?
No, that was the casino. That was like the gambling room. No. It was like one with like like an arcade room. We went in there. I found that place again. I thought it was somewhere.
Oh yes. The one where the girls are outside asking us to go in.
Yeah. No, that was Hooters. But yeah, Japan. I remember when we went there the first time, and we had that moment because we're kind of jet lagged. We had that moment where me and Mitch were sitting outside in the car park. It was sweltering heat too.
We waited for Mitch. Everyone else went to sleep, and me and you just got on the piss.
And we like
for Mitch to fly in.
And we sat outside. and we're like, man, in Japan.
Yeah, we're just sitting in like some random.
Yeah, it was one of those.
It's like just near the airport hotel kind of thing.
It's like an industrial fucking just rest or stay or whatever. But and then we had one of those like lame moments where we were like, this is crazy, man. This is I feel so blessed to be.
Yeah, we were already half drunk. I remember
that was the first overseas trip I'd ever had too, as well.
Really?
Yeah, and the fact that we were like going over there to headline, I was like, this is whack.
How crazy was it? Like the first show was sick. That was like. It was like the crowds got bigger and bigger over the shows.
Was it the first show Nagoya?
Yeah, I think so.
And we played to like 50 people.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is 50 more than I thought would know us.
You
in
know what
Japan.
was crazy? When we were watching the bands before us, and they were all amazing.
They were all like so much better than
But
us.
then one of the guys goes, "Between You and Me is my favorite band," and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I think his name was Ayato.
Yeah, and I was like, "Your band is 100 times better than our
way
band."
better. It was so funny. And then the one after that, Osaka, was a little bit bigger, maybe like 60 or something like that.
Yeah, that was with the really high stage.
Yeah.
And with Young Massa, and we drank that bloody
Shoju.
Oh,
Old man's armpit.
yeah. And then he took us out for ramen after that was sick.
Oh, yum.
Shout out to Little Mass, if you're watching.
Probably unfollowed us from everything. And then fucking, was it Five Spice from in Tokyo?
Yeah, Shibuya.
Or Old Spice? Something like
Old
that.
Spice, yeah.
The venue was
Five
called
Spices, maybe.
something spicy.
Ooh.
It was a bit spicy.
And that was sold out?
Sold out, I
For
think
like
so.
100
It
something
fucking
kids?
looked like it,
It was
yeah.
fucking amazing. Oh, I remember my mate Joel came, and then he caught me stage.
That's right.
I'm like, I want to stage dive. He's like, yeah, just jump on me.
That's his mate is like Schwartz.
Yeah.
Heyday Schwartz. Not as ripped, but like the size.
Just
like,
built.
Just built. Built
Shout
enough
out to Joel
fucking
for catching me.
grab ya. That was fucking fun though. I don't know if I have any funny like stories I can think of off the top of my head. Just like cool
I
ones that just,
remember
like,
after that Shibuya show, like we were drinking the whole time up to that.
oh yeah. I was
And
like
then-
lifting fans above my head
Yeah.
because they're so small.
I just remember like talking to fans or whatever, and then looking over in the corner, you're just lying on your back, just like, oh, I'm fucked. And then I'm like, just go sit in the green room.
It was one of those ones where
Can we talk about how you try to cure your hunger?
oh fuck yeah we can. So I was looking in the mirror because I had been vegan for like a year
Maybe 2 years?
No, definitely not. Because I was like, would have been vegan. It was September.
Well, shortly after
September 2017.
Shortly after you and Leah met, you kind of went vegan, right?
Hang on, when did we go to?
We went
August.
to just after we put the record out.
It would have been August. So I wasn't even vegan yet. I was veggie.
Nah, you were. You were vegan.
I
But
went
then
vegan
you're like
September.
Japan. You was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to eat.
So I went. I was like doing one of those things in the mirror where I was looking at myself, and I was like when you get drunk and you go to the bathroom or something, you look at yourself and you're like, I can beat this.
Yeah.
I will beat it if I just concentrate. And I hadn't had a lot to eat that
I
day.
am the master of my domain.
Literally.
I am king of the castle.
So I was like, all right, food, step one. That's how I like soak up all this shit that I've been funneling into my poor body. And there was a 7-Eleven next door, and like while we're on this topic, the 7-Elevens there amazing. It's like a restaurant. So much shit there.
Those triangle sushi things.
Yeah.
Oh, they're power packs. Delicious.
So fucking good. And so I went next door, and like I was probably like one of the top 5 most hammered I've been in my life. And like in my brain, I was like, okay, I'm too drunk right now to like try and translate what's in the packets of the stuff. So I'm like, I don't know what's in there. I can't eat it. So in my mind, I was like, oh, something I definitely know what's in it was a big schnitzel in the deep fryer at the front. I woke up the next morning, I'm like, oh my God, that's the dumbest logic ever. So like my
Fake vegan.
my brain was like, thought it knew, it was like, haha, I know what's in that. Like not knowing it was meat. But I was like,
Yeah.
I definitely know.
I know it's an animal, and I'm safe with eating an animal.
So I ate it, and then I came back in the green room, and you guys are just looking at me like devour this schnitzel, which by the way was amazing.
Yeah.
It was just
Like,
oil. It was just oil and crumb.
Eating dead animals.
What I loved, it was just like, and you know what's funny? It was sitting in the deep fryer. I could have been sitting there for like 5 hours. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And so I
Possibly.
had it, and I didn't feel any better. I was like, oh fuck. You guys come in, you're like, someone said something to me. I don't know. Like,
No, you came up to me and you told me, and I was like, what?
I must have realized shortly after where I'm just like, oh, I ate some meat. But it was fucking, that was probably the last time. But like,
You willingly ate meat.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was whack. Like anything to try and cure how fucking drunk I was, and I still didn't. I don't even remember the rest of the night, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure we just went back to the hotel after.
Which one were we staying at?
It was the one with me, you, and Chris were sharing a room, I think. The real nice one.
Oh yeah. That's right. And Jamie didn't come out afterwards.
I don't think we went out after.
Where was the night that we went out?
Or do you remember taking the photo with all the support bands on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just because I've seen the photos so many
That's my
times.
last memory of that night, I think.
Right.
My mates went to go get ramen, but we didn't join them.
Right. I remember like, cause like, at that time I was like a social smoker. Whenever I was drinking, I was like, I was sitting in the stairwell like before the show, and I was like, "Does anyone have a smoke?" And 6 lovely Japanese kids just like pulled out their pouch and rolled one. I'm like, these guys are way too nice. I'm gonna die. You're gonna kill me.
No, yeah.
So
I'm keen for America.
Fuck yeah.
America's gonna be fun.
I said to you and Gibbo, I think I really don't want to drink that much this time, but I know that if it's presented to me,
I said that last time. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I want to like. I'll have a beer before I go on stage every night, just to get like.
Yeah, hype. But
hype,
drinking for no reason.
Drinking for the sake of drinking, like.
Yeah, might stop that.
Like, we should just take the beers and then save it for like a big night, because we have a few off days on this tour, so.
Yeah, weird, isn't it? The routing's kind of bizarre. I hate starting in Toronto. Not that we ever have, but
Why?
because we're going to be in Toronto at the end.
Yeah, secrets.
We've already told them we're recording a record.
Yeah, but now you've told them where.
Fuck. Atlanta, Alaska, Chicago. I mean.
I don't even know if that came through, but I just filed it in.
So that's what we've had tours where we do Toronto in the middle. Did we end?
We
Toronto
ended in Toronto the first tour. It's like Pacific.
First tour. That's right.
That was a big night. That was a big night.
That was another good one.
We went to Sneaky D's after, and Jordan was DJing. Oh, do you remember?
We all got shirtless.
Do you remember Vicky? She kept buying us beers.
Yeah, Vicky was this cool chick.
Fucking legend.
There was at the show at
Toronto.
Hard Luck.
Yeah.
And I guess she just liked the band. She was with some guy. I can't remember. I thought it was her boyfriend maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like.
I don't know. They were both cool.
He looked.
I just Go.
I just looked at the poor guy when she was buying us drinks. I'm like, this guy looks like he's just been dragged along. Like, he doesn't look like a boyfriend.
He doesn't even like it being here. He doesn't even hate.
He looks like a best friend or something who's just been dragged to this show. He was nice though.
I realized how rowdy we were as a band on that last night.
Yeah.
Remember we pranked Rome. We turned the cymbals upside down. They were taped up Alex Adam, and no one else was doing anything. We're like, why isn't fucking anyone?
Just fucking turn up.
Yeah.
And the bouncer. I love that guy.
Fucking legend. And the owner of Hard Luck was Greek, and he gave me free shots. But he wasn't there last time, so if you're there,
how did he tell you were Greek?
He asked me. He saw my nose. And then he asked me what nationality I was, and he asked me my last name, and then we bought shots. He got me shots. That was sick. But yeah, that night we went to Sneaky D's, and then Jordan was DJing, and then I just remember Alex from Rome.
Because was Alex drinking?
Costello. Yeah, everyone was drinking.
Because Alex Costello doesn't drink much ever.
Yeah, but he was drinking that night.
Yeah, so that's
and
why
then
it was
I just remember
getting
he
rowdy.
grabbed the mic of Jordan, they have the hype up mic, and he's like, everybody take your shirt or everybody, let's get naked.
That's the word, yeah.
Let's get naked. And then every other time we've ever done a DJ set, I'm just like, let's just say, let's get naked.
See what happens.
That time, you went there. Like the time at AMPM Sydney, we did that. I said, let's get naked, and then these chicks took their top off. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I didn't mean it. Fuck. I remember
that's why I love doing DJ sets, because you can just incite a riot and people will listen to you.
Some weird stuff goes on in DJ sets because everyone's at the end of their night and just out of their mind. And and it's usually me. I'm usually fucked beyond repair, so I try and avoid them.
Make sure you come DJ tonight.
I'll come DJ tonight. I got nothing on tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I should.
You crashing here?
Probably.
Yeah. Got a few people crashing here tonight. Oh no,
as it is
it's
coming?
just Mitch. He's crashing here now.
Where are they going tonight?
To the DJ set. I'm not sure.
Cool. Let's get Paddy to drink.
I remember he said he'd smoke weed before he drank.
He would. No, that he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get him.
I thought you meant incriminating. Paddy's a fucking drug addict.
He'd shoot Hezza before he drank.
Back to the Valentine's Day. The fact that was Valentine's Day.
The day after Valentine's Day.
Have you had any Valentine's Day sex?
No.
Yesterday?
Today. No.
Neither. I got that stupid rash from that cat.
Yeah.
I haven't had sex in so long.
The only person who's been loyal to me on Valentine's Day is my hands.
The picture just lighting a
but
candle.
Even they let me down this year.
lighting candles, just rubbing lotion on your hands.
What are you trying to do? Start light a fire?
Yeah. Do you usually have sex on Valentine's Day?
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
I don't remember most Valentine's days.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so bad with gifts.
Oh, I don't like buying gifts.
Leah, I hate buying gifts.
I don't like buying gifts, not because of the fact that I don't want to give anyone a gift, because I don't know what to buy them.
Me too. Don't know what to buy them, and I hate receiving gifts. Absolutely hate it.
I came home yesterday and Kate, I was like on the way home, I was like, oh, I saw like a Love Heart Krispy Kreme at 7-Eleven. I'm like, oh, I'll just get Kate that. That's a donut. She likes donuts or whatever. Then I missed that last 7-Eleven before home. I was like, fuck. All right, don't worry about it. Who gives a fuck? She won't buy me anything. I walk in the room and I just see this wrapped up frame and I'm like, nah, fucking take it back. I don't want it. Yeah. Fucking get out of this. Oh, we're breaking up.
That's what I say. I'm like, Leah said to me last night, she's like, oh, I got to give you a present. And I just like, all the cogs started turning in my head. I'm like, fuck. Couples give presents on significant days. I forgot her birthday and Christmas.
I'm the worst.
I fucking hate. I know I got something for her birthday, like a belated birthday present, but like, I just don't. Gifts are just never in the front of my mind ever. I don't know if it's because I'm just so self-absorbed, but I never.
But I paid for dinner and drinks last night, so I kind of
gift in itself. Yeah. Do you remember like the Valentine's days, like back in primary school or anything, or high school, like
when people used to like
give
write
cards,
little notes and stuff?
Yeah. Did you ever like write one or receive one?
Yeah, for my like girlfriend in grade 6.
You had a girlfriend in grade 6.
Yeah, and then we dated in year 12 again.
Wow.
She broke my heart.
Bit of a 5-6 year gap.
Grade 6, she broke up with me to date my friend.
Oh, that's the pureness of high school dating.
We got together at grade 5-6 camp. Right?
At the disco.
Because similar to yours, like I told my friends that I thought I liked it, and then her friends found out, and then they put us in one of the rooms together, and then I had to
7 minutes of heaven, and
I asked her to go out with me, and then we didn't talk. We just wrote notes to each other.
Wow.
And then we kissed on the oval, and then she broke up with me for my friend.
She just used you for kissing.
Yeah. It wasn't even kissing, because I remember a vivid memory of us kissing.
Yeah.
And then we were like sitting on the oval, and I closed my eyes, and then we were kissing, and then we fell over. Lost my balance while kissing.
Did you also block your ears as well?
My equilibrium was
la la la. Do you remember the first, like, was that your first like primary school kiss or just first kiss?
Yeah, that was my first primary school kiss.
I remember mine.
It was like pecking.
Yeah. It wasn't like wouldn't have even fucking dreamt of doing that back then. I remember in fucking hell. Go tune my voice before we play tonight. Back in primary school, like the first chick, I guess whatever you want to call, like one of those fake primary school relationships.
Chick you ever tuned?
Yeah. I don't even know if it was called tuning. Man, no, it was called tuning back then. It was like
tune this bird on the weekend. Ding, 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 ding.
Like a shortwave radio. So it was in grade 5, and there was this kind of group, a few guys. My mate Lockie was one of them, and they were like kind of quote dating these chicks. And so one of the people in that group said to me, "Oh, you should you should go out with Tony." Couldn't stand her. I thought she was ugly. Tony. I fucking didn't like her as a person. I'm like, fuck, no.
Tony's the hot chick from Riverdale. Anyway, keep going.
I flat out was like, no. Like,
gross.
Yuck. Ew.
Guys, ever heard of a thing called cooties? Fucking wankers.
And within the next hour, I was somehow dating her. I didn't want to, like, flat out just didn't want to. Probably how Paige felt. Oh, I said her name. She was dating me. Oh. From the last story. And so...
Turned a page after that one.
I have to bleep that one. The 4 fingers. So we were dating, and then next thing I know, it was like, okay, you have to come to the group, like in the corner of the oval, and kiss at recess. And I just panicked. Absolute pure panic.
You didn't go?
Oh no, it was the next day. So like, we would go there that day and hug, right?
Ooh, with a boner? Did you have a boner?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I remember when
I wouldn't have even found it sexual.
I remember when I first held a girl's hand, I got a boner.
Yeah.
It was great.
When you're walking with your mum to the supermarket.
Yeah. 100%.
So we went.
My first boner over my mum.
We went there, and then it was like one of these like truth or dares. It was like, I dare X and Y to hug for 10 seconds, and they would hug, heads like just like facing each away, and they're like, "Is this over yet?" Like that kind of shit.
How old are you?
Grade 5, so I would have been like 10.
10 years old, yeah.
Yeah. And so the next day, it was known that we were going to meet at that spot and we're all going to kiss, like a big grade 5 orgy.
Not like everyone in the circle, like...
We're going to swap, but it was just going to be one of those like, okay, this is happening tomorrow. And so we all show up the next day, and what do you know? Lockie's not there.
Oh,
he was too scared. But there was a couple of other of us there. It was like Jacob and Joel, I think, maybe, and me. And so I don't actually remember kissing her, but I remember I did it then, and it would have been a peck. We definitely wouldn't have got a boner because I was like, I don't even like any of these people. Yeah, I'm not in the mood. I'm not feeling sexual. I'm 10. Kissed, and then Mum grilled me for kissing a chick. I'm like, fine, I'll just be gay.
When I started dating the chick in grade 5,
Yeah.
or grade 6, I remember I had a photo of her from grade 5, 6 camp in my school diary.
Right.
And my mum found it and she threw it in the bin. I'm like, no, Mum, I love her.
That's the love of my life.
What are you doing?
Back then, you're like, yep, it's love. I love her.
Yeah.
We're going to be together forever.
And I realised my parents never wanted me to ever love anybody.
So speaking of, I mean, we kind of brushed over it already, but it's like a club show tonight, right? Do you have any like funny club stories from like, not from a show per se, but like clubbing?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to hear
Not
it.
clubbing. I went to Bang to see Stuck Out. Oh,
recently?
I went to source. No. This is like ages ago. They were supporting I think Endless Heights or someone like that.
Right.
And me and Benji went. I think this was just before I met Kate. And we went out and we'd been drinking all day, right? And I remember we were like, let's go to Uber to the city. We get an Uber, it's like this fucking black Mercedes rocks up. We're like, fuck, we're rolling in style tonight. Pull up, we just get absolutely buckled. And I remember just standing in front of like the stage, not that far away from the front. And then Benji's like rocking out, and I just see out the corner of my eye, and then he just pukes into, like, he just like vomits straight down into his cup, like nothing happened. And then I just turned to him like, what the fuck? Right? And then he just looks at me and he goes, yeah. He drinks his puke
my
again.
God. Benji, what the
He just puked, just drank. And then a girl, like
I can
a couple
picture
of
that.
girls like saw him do it, and I looked at him and they're just like, oh.
Get me out of here. That's what the Bang floor reminds me of, just vomit. Vomit and piss and drink and sweat. I don't know if I have any funny club stories. I mean, besides the one where I got like a cuffed.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that one?
Yeah, at Danny Stage.
Huh?
No, I think you've said it on here.
So I was like 18, and I was probably like one of my first nights going out, and we got
Keep going.
got blind because I didn't know my limit when I was 18. Still trying to find that limit, but are we still recording? Fuck yeah.
It's not even recording.
No.
Like, I don't even think press start.
It's gonna.
Press start.
Oh well. Okay.
Now the videos should be on.
Audio is the best way to listen to these anyway.
Oops.
So, 18. We were like done drinking at Bay, which is in Mornington.
Yeah.
Came out. It would have been like 2:00 maybe. We were walking down the street. Kebab place is still open. Whatever. I went inside a kebab shop. There's these fucking douches in there. The street seemed packed. And then as soon as we got out of there, everybody vanished. And it was some shit out of a horror movie. And I walked right over this chick on the ground with the pool.
Walked over.
Like close to her. Pool of blood behind her head.
What?
Yeah. And like I was like pissed out of my mind. So I was trying to comprehend what was happening. I'm like, Lockie, should I call the ambulance or something? He's like, dude, just walk away.
Walk away.
Walk away. No, trust me.
There's no one there.
Trust me. No one was there. He said, walk away. Because I hadn't been out. I'm like, but I was just like trying to do the right thing. So I was like, the cops showed up and were like trying to, whatever. The chick was fine. Like, just help her up. And
She just had her period from her head.
I'm pretty sure she got, like, without being it down, I'm pretty sure one of the douchebags in the kebab shop clocked her.
Fucking hell. So dumb.
So I was like, he was like tending to her or whatever. I'm like, dude, do you want me to call the ambulance? So the cop, he's like, I've already called it. Fuck off. And so I'm like, I'm drunk. I'm like, just want to be helpful. And I was like, I can call him, man. I'm like, I was tapping him on the shoulder. I'm like, I can call him now. Like, do you want me to call him?
I remember when I was a cunt.
And so he stands up and he's like, get away, like step away. I've called him. And he like karate chopped my neck. And so I tried to like, because I was off balance, I tried to like get his arm off me and then regain my balance so I wouldn't fall on the concrete and also have a blood pool behind my head. And so me hitting his arm away, he goes to his buddies, resisting. And then the motherfucker gets me in a sleeper hold while I'm standing. My hands are just out like this. I'm just like, what is going on? he was like trying to get me to the ground, and I was like being drunk at pest. So I just like was standing up and like not letting him take me down. And so he took me down after like 10 seconds, and then he like put my hands behind my back and cuffed me and sat me up against the wall. And meanwhile, the chick that I was trying to help was like, he didn't fucking do anything. Let him go. She was hammered.
I think she was nice about it.
Yeah, she was cool. She got me into this mess in the first place. So.
Well.
And so the cop, and his two mates were there afterwards. He's like, okay, I'm going to let you go on a conditional release. I didn't touch you. And I was like, well, you fucking did. What? Yeah. He's like, no, I didn't touch you. Like, trying to drill it into my head. Like, tell me, like, you better not report me. Otherwise.
Yeah. Did you get his officer number? We'll report him right now.
No, I went the next week, I think, and tried to report him to one of the other guys that were in his fleet that night.
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember you. And he ended up yelling at my mum when we were in the police station. And he like told us to leave.
The guy who actually...
Not the one who cuffed me, but the
guy
the butt
who was
buddy.
covering for his mate.
Yeah. And so...
no wonder people hate cops.
Yeah. And I was like... I was trying to file a report. And I knew it wouldn't go anywhere, but I just thought I would try anyway. And so he started yelling at my mum being an immature little fuck. And
that in itself could get him in trouble, right?
Yeah. And so he just told us to leave. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking loser. Like, I can't even fucking file a report in my own town. What the fuck? So from that moment on, I was like, fuck cops, fuck anything. I'm not talking to them ever again. Fucking pigs. I don't give a shit.
But you can tell when you got a bad cop. Like, you can tell, not a bad cop, just like a cop that's power hungry. Bad
egg, yeah. And that's what the main guy who cuffed me was. Because when I reported him, I'm like, I understand he might have been having like a bad day or whatever. Like, and he's like, the other guy was like, no, he was having a fine day. I'm like, well then why did he cuff me and tackle me to the ground? I was giving him an out here. And so, I don't know, I just wanted to fucking stab them both. Come find me, you little pussy.
I reckon that's the best people to murder, police.
Yeah.
Bad police. I got a couple of friends who are cops, so...
I got a couple of friends who I murdered.
Yeah.
Again. I'm going to quickly find one of the things I was going to talk about because it's on my phone and I wrote something down. It should still be recording.
Yeah, it should still be
recording.
Maybe. Oh well, who cares?
I fucked the video. The video's fucking...
Sorry guys, there's going to be no video for this. We should say that before it starts. But yeah, fuck them.
Yeah,
or maybe we can just put up the photo and we can put that online.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
Just do the photo.
Soz
no
guys.
video, guys. That's fine.
Soz guys.
Missed the SIM card. Fucking didn't press record on my phone.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So that's a good segue. We ran out of SIM cards and our camera doesn't work. So if you want to help us out, you should jump on our Patreon and...
Perfect little segue. So we made a Patreon. We have 3 patrons at the moment, 2 of which are donating $5 a month, and 1 of which, a legend, is donating 10. Thank you guys.
It's helping us out heaps.
By the way, because we just found out we have to pay to keep this podcast uploaded.
Yeah.
Which is like $15 a month. So our donations...
Which isn't that much, but thank you for... you guys are helping us out to do that. So
it's going to be impossible to do when we're touring and have zero money.
Yeah.
But we want to like work on the tiered thing. So I think $5 will be like
early episodes.
Get the episode early. $10 maybe like bonus episodes plus whatever skit videos we end up filming, and a beer with us. It's that
if we're in your town,
that also counts as a coupon. So they can, if they're a $10 patron, they can get a beer with us at whatever show we're at.
That's $10. I thought that was $15. What's $15? Is $15 a thing?
I don't know. I think it's like 10, 5, 10,
$15
20.
they can have sex with us.
Yeah. Yep, that sounds good.
We're now just prostitutes.
Oh.
Gigolos.
So 5, 10, and then 15, whatever. We'll
figure it out.
Just go to our Patreon. We'll leave the link
In the
somewhere. I
description.
mean, if you're listening to this on Spotify, then
Just go to our Instagram page at redwine.goodtime. It's in our link is in our bio, or our Twitter at redwinegoodtime.
help us out. It means a lot. We're
The
hoping to do
links to
this.
everything will be in our bio descriptions and stuff. So
We've kept it regular. We've kept our promise. So we ain't flaking anytime soon. So help support the podcast if you like it.
we do apologize about the video this week.
Yeah, video's cooked it.
Yeah.
My bad on both accounts. Stevie messaged me last night. Actually, he's like,
He messaged me too, but keep
Did
going.
did he also say, since when does Jake trying to grow facial hair?
No, he didn't. He didn't talk about the podcast. It was something different.
He said about the podcast. He's like, by the way, big fan of the Red Wine Good Time. I've tuned in last 2 Friday nights with a glass of wine.
Oh, beautiful.
Like, fuck yeah. Stevie's a hard critic too.
Yeah, I know. He's a hard person to please.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I'm glad we won him over. Oh, about Stevie?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he just... Jamie from Penultimate went to their show last night, and Stevie sent me a photo of him together.
Right. I saw the video that someone posted of Stevie last night, and I thought it was Jaden Seeley playing their show. He's got like the same haircut now.
He's got that bloody, what's it called? Willy Wonka haircut.
Stevie, you got wronged. You got wronged, boy.
Stevie Wonka.
Stevie, if you're listening to this, can you just message us saying Stevie Wonka?
Yeah.
What else has been happening? Ooh.
Yeah?
I originally wanted to make a little jingle for this to surprise you.
Oh, I can make one after.
No, it's fine, but I mean, we can make one after also, but I wanted to...
Insert jingle now. Go, you keep talking now.
Okay.
Sorry.
I wanted to like surprise you with it because it would be hilarious and play it through the thing, but that's fine. We can make one.
We can do just like a TV kind of style
Yeah.
jingle.
So...
Should we insert it right now?
Yeah, fuck it. This is the Red Wine Good Time advice line.
Yep, cool. How good is that jingle?
What a jingle. We should just do it before Gibbo gets here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked you guys to send us questions to our email,
which is
redwinegoodtimeadviceline@gmail.com. I
I
prefaced on Instagram that we might not be fully genuine with the response. We might even make fun of you. We'll keep it anonymous though. That's fine.
All right, we got 4 emails. Should we go just the first email we ever got?
Yeah.
All right. How many are we going to do today? 1 or 2?
We'll go 2.
All right, cool.
Maybe you could just proofread.
Oh, this guy's the one that messaged us on Instagram as well.
Right, yeah. And then I said,
He's fucking
email the advice line, man.
All right, so
Hit
this
it.
is from...
Hit me.
His name is... Yeah.
And he lives.
He needs some advice on... Question goes... Hey guys, I'm having a hard time making new friends. How would you guys approach making friends and meeting new people? Thanks.
That's
Let me just read his Instagram one because I think his Instagram one said he just moved to a new town, so I just want to make sure that's right.
I think you are correct.
I recently moved to a different town. How would you guys go about making new friends?
Right. Okay. I wonder what age he is.
Get fucking drunk.
Well, there's a couple things that I would do personally. I don't know if you play a sport or anything, but I would like join a team because that way you're like forced to interact.
What if you're like, you get real anxious around new people? Like how?
I think like the only way
joining
is
a team.
The only thing to do is just jump in the deep end. Honestly, like if you're gonna try and fix a deep-seated problem, right then and there.
If you, I just checked out their Instagram profile, and I think he plays in a band.
Right.
I would go to local shows.
shows.
That's something you have in common with, I guess, all the people there. So, find out where local shows are at. If you like music.
Just buy people beers. Just go, hey, let's have a fucking beer.
Yeah. If you like the band, go and talk to the band. I'm sure, I feel like musicians are all in the same spot. Like, if you're not, like, fanboying over them or whatever, they're just, like, happy to have a drink with you or whatever.
Beer.
Yeah.
And, like, I think also it's hard when you're not in school. I don't know if you're in school or what, like... Let's say you're not in school.
Maybe we should put ASL on... You need to put your ASL on the email.
What does that mean?
Age, sex, location. Because then it helps us out, like, if you're in high school or whatever.
Yeah, true.
You'll know the age or whatever.
Yeah. So I guess if you're not in school, then you could it makes it a bit harder. Like you could get a job and like meet people through that, or you just have to put yourself out there. But I guess if you're not forced to put yourself out there, it makes it way harder. Like I've not really had a problem with making friends because I just don't want any.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I wanted more friends, I would just like do more like extracurricular activities in my life aside from, work and stuff. Just put yourself out there, man. Just fucking, the world is your oyster, and you can grab whatever snotty liquid you want.
I feel like, because from what your profile says, just go to some local shows. I'm sure you'll meet some people. If not,
just try that. Just try that for like a month. Yeah, doesn't work. Hit us back up with a bit of
see how you go.
Bit of progress, and if it's fucking pure shit, then I don't know. We owe you a beer or something.
Yeah. Worst case, we'll come and be your friends.
Yeah. Worst case.
Absolute worst case.
All right.
We hate everyone, so
let's hit the other one. The one that was like a relationship related one. I saw briefly from the first.
This
few
is the one
words.
I thought I was gonna ask you. So, this one, it's like, hey guys, my ex and I broke up a few months back. This one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because he cheated on me. I still have feelings for him. I think I want to get back with him. What the fuck do I do?
I feel like I know this person.
Yeah, you do.
No, do I?
Yeah.
How closely?
Oh, not close.
Okay.
Not close. I wouldn't think close anyway.
Okay. My ex cheated on me.
She wants to get back with her. She still has feelings for her ex,
right,
who cheated on her, and she wants to get back with him.
You should just listen
I
to that.
feel like even though he treated her like shit because he cheated on her.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
So he cheated on her.
I thought you said Trina, my auntie.
No, because I cheated on him. He cheated on me.
This is a clusterfuck. And I told you it would be so.
The only way I would get back with someone who cheated.
Nah.
The only way is if they devoted their whole life to me.
Put a bit of shrine.
Actually, I'm a very forgiving guy. When I first got cheated on, I was just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just work through it. Who cares?
Just stay in love.
But it depends what cheated is. If they fuck someone else, that's harder.
Yeah, but even emotional cheating is probably like...
Emotional cheating?
Just like...
Going to them for advice instead of coming to you?
No, I mean just like... conversations. You know what I mean?
Just
like,
talking to people?
No, but I mean not just talking around to people. I mean just like emotionally giving them more than you're giving your...
Oh, yeah. If you're giving them more than, that's different.
Not really... I don't know if it's cheating. I don't know how to word it, but I mean
people
like...
People call it emotional cheating, but like, I don't know. Like, you should still be able to... Say, take you and Dakota and shit for a minute.
Me
like
and
when
Dakota.
like his missus or whatever.
Yeah.
When you guys were friends.
Yeah.
I feel like he was jealous of you guys being able to talk about deep shit when...
Oh, 100%. No, he thought I was like in love with her.
Yeah. But you guys were just friends. Would you say you...
Maybe he thought that was emotional.
Maybe you and Leah started dating and then... But you and another girl who were just friends... purely friends, had a way deeper relationship than you and Leah. Would you reckon Leah... I mean, she probably would. I would find it hard too. But like, do you reckon it would be a bad thing if you guys stayed that deeper friends while you were in a relationship?
Depends if it seems like kind of sexual as well. I mean, I feel like emotional cheating would eventually lead to like actual cheating.
I feel like that's...
I don't know.
The hard thing between like brother and sister kind of relationship.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like it's like a fine line if you're not actually brother and sister.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But yeah, if he's cheated on you, like it's hard. But I wouldn't get back with him. I don't think. No, I feel like I think I know who this is, and you're still heaps young, so don't even fucking worry about it.
When it's like when the bond like trust thing is broken, it's like
you're always gonna have that in the back of your mind.
Yeah, and you can get back together. It's happened with me. Like you try and get back together, and you're like, it's just both lingering. It's like if it's
like an elephant in the room kind
of.
Yeah, it's like always going to be there.
Just don't, and you think right now you're like, oh, this is I want to spend forever with this person, or whatever. It's just getting fucking gooey and lame. Yeah. But if you want, like, you see yourself genuinely being with them, I don't know if you are young, just give it a few months. You forget completely about it.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe not, a few months is an exaggeration. Like, you'll go through ups and downs or whatever, but like you
Yeah.
get over it. Like
I remember being in high school and getting so butthurt over shit.
yeah.
And now thinking back to it, I'm like, fuck, it was like you shouldn't let it ruin.
And
ruin your
everyone
life.
always says to you when you're in high school, trust me, high school is a blip in your life.
Yeah.
And nothing that happens here what matters. But then you're like, you don't fucking understand, man. You just because you're not in like
Yeah.
you try and tell them they don't understand, but like I'll say it to people as well. I say it to plenty of people. They just don't.
Yeah.
You don't get it unless you've gone through it yourself and you realize, oh, nothing actually fucking matters.
So our advice is get back together with him and then
Yeah.
slowly
Actually, no, I think-
put shards of glass in his food that you feed him, so then he dies.
Marry him first. Make sure he has a good career, and also don't sign a prenup. And then when you
And
kill
then
him with
divorce him.
arsenic and
No,
glass
and then-
shards down
and
his
then
throat,
Just divorce the cunt.
no, then you get half of everything, or you get everything because he'll be dead.
He gets half.
Oh my
So just murder him.
horrible therapists.
Yeah.
That's good. I think that was good.
Yeah.
I didn't see the fourth one.
There's a couple, but
Coupler.
there's a couple more. Do we have time?
Yeah, let's go one more.
All right. One is industry and one's travel.
I'll go travel.
All right. Hi guys. I hope you're having a good day. But assuming that you're reading this while recording and drinking, I bet you are.
Wow, she fucking got a
That
camera
was
in the
good.
room.
I'm planning a 2-week trip to Australia and New Zealand in June of 2021. As a postgrad, congrats, you're an engineer vacation. Congrats, you're an engineer.
Wow.
Based on
That's
some
some
of the
smart
articles I found online, I think I definitely want to go to Darwin. I'd really like to
Nope.
see some beautiful nature.
Do not.
And Darwin has gorgeous waterfalls.
Ugh.
It does. Has fucking Kakadu National Park. Great. No, is it Kakadu? Yeah, Kakadu National Park, I think. Is there anywhere else that I should definitely go while in the country?
I guess maybe just because I haven't been to Darwin and never really want to go. It doesn't interest me. It's going to be too hot. It's going to be fucking just
The weather's not great. It's very humid.
very, like if you...
I've never been, but I've heard, and I did a project on Darwin in primary school. But I know it has some beautiful places.
Yeah.
Other places though, where
Just go to hit the main ones, dude. Just go Melbourne, Sydney or Brisbane. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
depends what you want. If you don't want to see cities,
Yeah.
I would say
I wouldn't even really pick Sydney. I don't know what to do in Sydney.
coming from a guy who says, "Oh,
No, I like living there because I know what I like to do. But if I was to holiday in Sydney, I don't know what I would do.
yeah,
Whereas you can holiday in Brisbane and go to all the theme parks and stuff, and like
Yeah,
just
Gold
go to like
Coast.
the valley or whatever, and just
Yeah.
like have a good time. That would be the safest one I would pick. Brisbane, like Queensland, that's just like party town
yeah."
for me.
There's some cool places along the coast if you want to see in Victoria.
Tasmania
like
could be
the-
cool. You've been.
Tassie's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
like the whole place is just like a big country town. It's really awesome.
Completely
there's, like,
ignore the whole west side of the country. Doesn't matter. Not worth it. Too expensive.
No, Perth is so beautiful. If
Too
you have
expensive.
money,
How does she
go to
have-
fucking Perth and then go south from Perth, and it's the best.
Man, Adelaide too. I wouldn't even bother.
Or just don't come to Australia. It's fucking fun.
No, I would. Yeah. What like the East Coast, like you said.
Yeah.
It's more happening.
If you come alone, I don't
Alone.
know. I've never traveled by myself, so I wouldn't know what to do. But
Yeah.
if you come with like a friend, and the best way I feel like to see Australia is just to drive.
Yeah, but if you are coming alone, then just go to fucking Brisbane and go to the party things and make friends while you're out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I would do alone. I'd probably just do that. Just get drunk and make friends.
Yeah.
If I wanted to make friends.
Our advice is come to Australia, murder some people, get drunk, go home.
Yeah, pretty much. leave without a trace. I want to hear this jingle. I mean, we've obviously inserted it already,
Yeah.
but I was thinking
thanks for writing in some advice. So if you guys want to get in touch,
Yeah,
email
true.
us at Red Wine Good Time Advice Line, and we'll try and solve all of the world's issues in our little segment.
one drop of beer at a time, all
Yeah.
wine.
All wine.
We got through a few. We got through 75% of them. So don't be scared to send some shit in. We'll
Yeah.
fucking read it. Aside from the one person that we didn't read, but
Yeah,
maybe
so
we'll
it's-
get to that another time.
So yeah, maybe next week. Who knows?
Fuck, I'm excited to play.
Yeah.
Maybe because I had a
When
beer.
was the last time we played a show at Unify? Oh no, Brisbane AMPM.
Brisbane, but like when was the last Melbourne show that we played? Like, just not part of anything. Whoops.
Fuck. Like not part of a tour or anything.
Or even part of a tour. I can't remember.
Maybe
Brain's
would
a
have
bit
been
foggy.
before America.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hellions?
No. What? No. I don't know. Have you listened to Bieber's new record?
No.
Do you plan on doing it?
Yeah, probably. You'll probably show me after this.
I will tell you right now. It is I like the songs. Like, there's not a bad song on there. There's not anything bad on there. But it's 17 tracks of the same tempo. 17 tracks of the same tempo, exact same beat, and exact same topic. It's a huge song. But then he also said that there's a new record coming out.
17 tracks of the same song.
Pretty much. It's pretty much like give or take 5 or 10 BPM, any song. And then it's all about his girlfriend.
Baby. Isn't he married?
His wife.
Yeah.
It's all about his wife, which is cool. I mean...
He's still writing the baby song over and over again, pretty much. Just with deeper lyrics.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, it's all good. But
Did he release it yesterday on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Ah, smart move.
But I think he said like he's like the next album's coming sooner than you think. So he might do what Ariana did and just drop a fucking second record that goes
he's
huge.
Always got time to record, that guy, so...
Yeah, I mean, like he's pretty busy. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He can make his own fucking schedule.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching the doco, and Scooter Braun, his manager, was like, Justin's earned the right to do whatever, things on his own time. I'm like, of course you're saying that now. You fucking stole all Taylor Swift's money. You don't need any Justin money anymore. I wonder what happened with that lawsuit.
Who knows?
He's fucking got
millions. Have you watched
millions.
the Taylor Swift thing? I haven't watched it yet.
What is it?
It's like
there.
a doco on
Americana. What's it called?
Yeah, American Girl.
American
Promiscuous Girl. You know that song? No, it's fucking great.
No, I haven't. I don't really like... I wouldn't have watched the Biebs one either unless I walked in on Leah watching it. And I was
jerking off to it.
Yeah, she was naked.
Oh, Bieber.
Bieber. But I walked in, and I watched it for 30 seconds. I'm like, nah, go back to the very start of the series. I need to watch it. I don't know why. I like him. I just don't... And Taylor, I just don't go out of my way to do anything.
Yeah.
I like new TV shows too. I'm fucking horrible with that. People tell me good ones all the time, and I just... Unless it's forced down my throat and I have full attention, I just don't give it the time of day.
I feel like we talked about this.
Probably.
It might have been when we finished the Sack of Wine that time. And we was trying to think of ideas of what to do for bonus episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
Did we talk about watching a TV show and reviewing, a random TV show on Netflix and reviewing it?
Yeah,
as
like a really
episode
shit one.
Yeah.
A really just a 1 or 2 star or something.
So if you guys have any niche TV shows that you found,
even if it's on Stan or anything, we'll just get a free trial for it or whatever. Just hit us up with the stupidest shit.
You just
show.
run across something and you want to know what it's about without actually watching it. We'll review it as a bonus episode, so you can look forward to that on. Yeah. And we'll react to it.
We should just do reaction videos are funny. They require
a lot of work.
And that's what I do anyway when I watch shows. I kind of just...
What the fuck?
I just kind of pick apart. I think it's fun. I always really enjoy watching Gogglebox, and they're just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. It's a great show.
So we should do a bonus episode sometime.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, if you guys... We should... One of the tiers could be you can ask us to do a video on something and we couldn't do that video.
Yeah, that'd have to be a bigger donation. Because what if it's a pure fucking shit idea? Yeah. Do a video of looking at each other's toes.
Watch my favourite porn. Link us your porn.
One that they want.
We just review their porn habits.
Speaking of porn, have you followed any new porn stars on our page?
No, but I've seen you have.
Yeah. I was trying to think of some names and I couldn't think of any.
She's pretty cute though.
I ain't following uglies.
I haven't looked up her work yet, but
okay. Now have a review.
Yeah, I should check out her work and I'll write an essay on what I think she could do better. First point: get older.
Bassy likes the oldies a little bit.
Get some wrinkles.
Get I know
they've
non-mod
tits. If they have wrinkles. They've been through the wars.
Oh god. Fuck, we might wrap it up.
Did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
No, so we might pretty much wrapped it up. It's fucking almost dead on an hour.
We should yeah.
We'll have a bonus shit coming. Follow us on all the socials and whatever. Thanks for listening, by the way. If you've listened to every episode that we've put out, Fucking props to you. I didn't even have to edit anything. There's no fucking
Yeah,
video.
there's no video. We can just put this up.
This is gonna go straight up now.
Yeah, true.
Patreon.
How do we give them? Oh, you can just upload the episode to Patreon.
I just do the link on YouTube.
We can private link it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. We've been.
Red Wine Good Time.
And
We are going to go write a fucking another hit for Between You and Me now, so get excited.
That's it. And more traffic talk coming next week.
We should put a traffic management, you know how they have the jingle on like AM radio, the traffic management thing?
We should
the roads today are looking a bit banked up on the Eastern Freeway.
We should. I was thinking of doing an improv thing at the start, but I'm like, I actually don't know how they sound at all.
Anyway, we'll fucking talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening.
Catch up.